Hello, welcome to another Fizzy Turtle video. In this video I'll be showing you the build process of a city, or the start of a city, episode 2 coming. Okay, so the red, this is the plan here, so the red is going to be buildings, the black is going to be like roads, and then the green, that's going to be like a park down there. And so this is taken like 3 weeks ago, I was doing other projects at the same time, but yeah, so it's gonna be like a tiered park, so bottom tier, middle tier, 4 tiers. And then it's gonna be like New York style, where all the buildings have like a bit on the top. Shops, there's gonna be a bank up there, it's all made of bricks. I'm not doing the interior end of these buildings right now, I'm just, doing the exterior. That bit will be in the second episode, if you stick around for there. Okay, so this bit here, I've done the walls for the park. As you can see, it's sunk down. And the roads. So this bit here is a train track with, it's meant to look like this, bits where a train goes through. And then this is like it's a train track, it's some rails down there. Yeah, and then here's some, it's meant to like a bridge kind of going over a road, and there's some roads leading to the bank. And yeah. So, the grey is like the streets, of a city. So it's like you can walk down to the park, streets of a city, that's the roads. This has taken about 3 days of work here. So yeah, it looks as if it's a pretty short recording, but a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work. Right, yeah, it's pretty short recording, but yeah, it's 3 days, and just about jump over to the next recording. Yeah. Okay, so here's some of the gardens done. Well, it's like all of the non-decorated garden. So there's the grass. This is like a paletted, so it's like deep slate, cobblestone, deep slate stairs, deep slate. Then the brick stairs leading up to each tier. Same, more mixed blocks there, grass. All this will be decorated in a bit. Then the grass here. And then here's some more stairs. There's going to be a statue up on the top here in that square. This is like a platform for it. So this is, there's going to be a statue there. And then it's like surrounded, so it looks kind of stands out. Again, I did forget a bit of grass, but I don't notice that until later. It does get filled in, don't worry. It does get filled in. And yes, it should look really good in the end, because it's tiered, so it's like there's not really many things in the real world which look like this. So yeah, on to the next section. Okay, so here's the decorating of the garden. Again, I couldn't decorate the whole, show you decorating the whole garden, because I can't go over 2 times speed in speeded time lapse things. I can't go over 2 times speed, so I'm just giving you the most interesting part, I think, which is building the pond. And so there I was carving out the shape, and here I'm just laying down the base of the pond, putting in the stone. Yeah, so that's the stone in there. And yeah, and now I do here, this is the clip after I have the water in, right? And so now I'm adding some drip leaves, drip leaves, lily pads, and other plant thing, forgot its name, to the ponds to give it some, swamp kind of vibe, I guess. And there's some small drip leaf. I didn't add these, I don't really know why I had them. I didn't use them, did I? I don't know. Yeah, there's 2 are coming up later, I'll see. And so here I had some tropical fish, for its pond, it needs a few fish. I could have used salmon and stuff, but they're not they're not very exciting in a city. So that's the decoration bit there done, just some bone meal and microplants. So here's a time lapse of me doing a bit of a self-promotion here, where I'm building a giant statue to myself in the middle of the city. Don't judge. Okay, well, I need subscribers. Okay, don't judge me. This is like a 1.5 minute long time lapse of me building a statue. So yeah. This is a good time to mention, leave a like and subscribe. I know that sounds kind of mixed thing to say, but I need 15 subscribers for Christmas. I don't need it, but it would be appreciated. These videos take like 1.5 weeks each. Or, well, not a week and a half, 5, this project took a long time, but it was in between videos, so, yeah. Yeah, so go leave the video a like, drop a comment, any tips to improve my building, like if you know a really cool window design, or like, stuff like that. Because I'd be glad to know, because it'd help improve the quality of my videos, and, well, not the quality, but you get what I mean, it's builds in general. I would consider myself a pretty good builder though, so, yeah. And you can see there in the background some of the buildings. Yeah, so it's like some of the New York theme. So it's like they have a bit in the top, some bricks. You'll see it more in the tour of the world. More. So, yeah, now on to the tour. Okay, so this is the tour. So you obviously all the New York buildings with like the brick bit on top. I think the city came out really well in the end. There's the bank back there. Here's one of the first building. So they have like these balcony things that you see in like New York. I haven't been there, but I think I've took this inspiration from World of Pets. Don't judge me. It was like it's not like I would watch it every day, but I saw it a few years ago, and so some of the buildings in it look a bit like that. They have like balconies stacked up. I did forget the windows in some of those buildings. This is only took like a week ago, or so yeah. Yeah, so there's some like strange buildings here. There's yeah, that green building you might have just saw there. I don't know what I'm gonna call that. This is the bank though. That white building there's an office. That yellow building kind of a bit further on might be like a shop or some kind. The green building is also going to be a shop. There's a factory. If you've seen that tall one with the weird lights on it. The factory. This is the bank. Again, all these buildings are 2D currently. So. Yeah, and then that's the garden fully decorated because, I'm not showing you all the decorating because, it'd be like a 5-minute long thing. Speed it up 2 times, which I can't speed it up otherwise, any more than that, otherwise it buffers. Yeah, so down into the garden now, so I used some bone meal to make it look like kind of like wild grass. There's my turtle statue up there. Yeah, and then there's a flower bed, some micro trees, which are just azaleas with the azalea leaf block on top. So yeah, and then there's there's some other stuff there. More azaleas, some more bone meal for longer grass, there's some benches there. Here's the pond I did in the time lapse. Yeah, so some fishies in there, go for some of the fishies, sit on the benches, have a look at the nothingness until I get something put in there. Well, yeah, sensitive to cows. I wouldn't have watched that part of the video. He was tasty though, I'll give you that. His meat was filling in every way possible. And I'm just gonna fix that because, it doesn't have to exist, does it? If you don't see it, it doesn't exist. It'll never happen if you don't see it. That's, yeah, so... Yeah, so here's some benches, and overviewing like the sun, or well the nothingness, but you get what I mean. And down here's some more bone meal, the mixed palette blocks, which looks quite nice. It looks like kind of like a rock face, I guess. It is meant to look like a really nice garden, which I did give a nice aesthetic. I think didn't do it in the top. I guess I don't know. Must have been a bit too much work for me, and I already done a fair bit of work on this world. Just patching some more holes from the cow murder. Yeah. So yeah, there's some lights on the sides to stop mobs from spawning, and then so it did come out really well. Thank you for watching the video. Part 2 coming soon, probably in a week from now when this video is posted by. Thank you for